Hello my friends, and welcome to my kitchen. It is Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, and I think it's April 22nd. In all honesty, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Saturday, April 22nd. So look at that. I got it right. All right, if you're on, say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. I am streaming this to my YouTube channel as well as my VIP group tonight. And forgive me, my voice is a little bit froggy. I think I have the beginnings of a cold coming on. So anyway, what are we making tonight? We are going to make our tropical pineapple chicken tonight in the air fryer. So I thought I'd switch this up a little bit. I know it's not in our Epic box this month. It was last month, so bear with me. We're just a month behind. All right, I just need our chicken out of the fridge. When we get this into the air fryer, then we are going to make some cranberry. Actually, we're going to make a cranberry lemon loaf. So that's where we're going to start tonight. All right, so what do we need for our tropical pineapple chicken? We need a can of pineapple tidbits, so a 14-ounce can of pineapple tidbits. We need a red onion, which I had a half of one in the fridge, so I chopped that up. And we need a bell pepper. I had 2 small ones in the fridge, so I used a red one and an orange one, chopped those up. And it calls for sugar snap peas, and I did not have any, so I used some green beans. So we're gonna see how this turns out. So I've got all that chopped and ready to go. I did drain my pineapple because I'm putting it into the air fryer instead of the oven. So I did drain it. So I'm gonna throw that in there. So that's just our pineapple, our green beans, our peppers, our onion, and to that all we need to add is our chicken. So I've got about a pound of chicken here, and I just bought some chicken tenders. So I'm just going to use our scissors, our ProPep scissors, and I am just going to cut them into pieces into the bowl. And that is how simple. I love these scissors with chicken. If you can see, because my hands are probably in the way, but the scissors just glide right through the chicken, just right through. No knife required. I could use my silicone knife for this, but I love using the scissors with the chicken because it's just so easy, other than getting your hands covered in chicken. But your hands wash, and so do your scissors. So you need to make sure that you wash your scissors really well, obviously, because they have been in contact with raw chicken. So do not just run them underwater and throw them back in the drawer. Not a good idea. Make sure you put them through a good hot soapy wash. Put them through the dishwasher if you have one. If you don't, then like I said, a good hot soapy wash will do the trick. All right, so there is our chicken. I'm not gonna use that piece. All right, I'm going to give my hands a good wash with some soap and some hot water. We're going to get our air fryer started. So we're going to get the air fryer on 400 degrees, 16 minutes. That's it. All right, so what else do we need in here? We have our chicken, we have our pineapple, we have our peppers, we have our red onion, and we have our green beans. So it calls for 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. So I just used my coconut oil out of the cupboard. about 2 tablespoons over the chicken. Now you could use olive oil if you don't have coconut oil. It's just our oven telling us it is ready for at 350. All right, so I'm going to give that a bit of a stir. I'm probably going to have to do this one in 2 batches in the air fryer because there is plenty more in that bowl than I thought there was going to be. All right, we have another pair of scissors in here. So let's get those out. And let's get our seasoning onto our chicken. Chicken and our peppers. All right, so I'm just going to sprinkle that on, give it a toss. And sprinkle the rest on. Now what's in our seasoning package? There goes our air fryer. So coconut, garlic, cornstarch, organic coconut palm sugar, organic tamarind powder, sea salt, spices, chives, citric acid, jalapeno peppers, and cilantro. So I think the jalapeno peppers goes well with the sweetness of your pineapple. So this is very dry, but that's okay. So like I said, I'm probably going to do this in 2 batches. We'll see. You don't want to over crowd this. But I also don't want to have to do 2 batches if I don't have to, but I'm going to have to. All right. So as you can see on there, I have red peppers and orange peppers. I have red onion. I have green beans. I have chicken. I have red pepper. It's all on there. So let's get our air fryer basket out. We'll get our goodies into the air fryer. There we go. In it goes for 16 minutes now. It's now saying 15 minutes, but we'll check it. And I just have probably enough to do a second batch once that's done. Not a full batch, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna set that aside for now. We're going to bring over the ingredients that we need for our cranberry lemon loaf. So our cranberry lemon loaf is one of our desserts. It is a gluten-free dessert like all of our desserts. It has organic cane sugar, rice flour, cornstarch, modified tapioca starch, organic lemon powder, cranberries, baking powder, lemon peel, sea salt, and citric acid. So we're going to make this as per the package tonight. I normally would use some of my mini loaf pans, but we're not going to tonight. We're actually going to use our rectangular steamer. And we have our oven preheated to 350 degrees. So it says in a large bowl, whisk together 3 eggs. No shells, just 3 eggs. That's not for anybody but for me, because I'm usually fishing shells out of them. Okay, 3 eggs, 3/4 of a cup of 2% Greek yogurt. Now, whatever Greek yogurt you have on hand, it should be 2% because it does need the fat content. You can substitute 0%. It's just not, it's not going to turn out as well as it will with the 2%. All right? I highly recommend on this one using the 2% Greek yogurt. All right, so, and a Greek yogurt that you like. So many times, and I do this myself as well, I'll go to the store and the Greek yogurt that I like is not on sale. It's $6 or $7 for a big tub like this. And let's face it, I'm a little cheap sometimes. So I don't buy it, and then I buy one of the no names or whatever the store brand is or whatever's on sale, and I get it home and I get it into my recipe, and then I'm thoroughly disappointed with whatever I'm making because I don't like the taste of the Greek yogurt. So sometimes it is better, especially when you're using something like Greek yogurt as a staple in a recipe, to buy one that you actually like. All right, so whisk in a large bowl 3 eggs, 3/4 of a cup of plain Greek yogurt, and 1/2 cup of oil. So we have 1/2 cup of oil. Now, you really need to whisk that well because it will separate with the oil and the yogurt and the eggs. So you really want to whisk it until you bring it together. And until you get the lumps out. Alright, that came together pretty quick, actually, for me, which is a surprise. Alright, so just about put that in with the coconut oil, and that wouldn't have been a good idea. Alright, so then we're going to put our mix in. Stir and mix, scrape batter into a lightly oiled Epicure rectangular steamer or an 8x4 silicone loaf pan. Smooth the top. I think this is another one where I need to change to my spatula. So fairly easy with the ingredients. The ingredients are pretty simple. Somebody is on, I think that is, not even sure who it is, I can't see. All right, let's get this mixed together. Whoever has joined me, welcome. I will check it out in a minute. All right, so we're gonna get that mix in there. We're gonna mix it pretty good together. You wanna make sure you get your lumps out. It is a batter, so you don't want a lumpy cake batter or a loaf batter. And you want to make sure that you scrape the bottom. I tend to have that fun when I don't scrape the bottom, and then I find when I'm putting it in the pan a whole bunch of flour at the bottom of my bowl. So, not a good idea. Alright, so there's our batter. It's done. It's pretty good. It is a gluten-free batter. So you guys have heard me say this a number of times. We're going to let it sit for a couple of minutes just to let the flour, so it is rice flour, absorb some of that liquid, because regular flour, so all-purpose flour, absorbs liquid so much faster than your gluten-free flours do. It's quick, it's easy. They always say whenever you're doing a gluten-free recipe to make sure you let your batter sit. Now, we can get it into our loaf pan and let it sit in our loaf pan. That's not a problem. Hello, Carol. So let's get this into our loaf pan so that we can get it ready to go into the oven. So you can see the large pieces of cranberry. You can smell the lemon, that's for sure. This is one of my favorites. This is definitely one of my favorite loaves, one of the ones that they've come out with, and I love it with or without a lemon glaze on top. It just comes out, and Roberta might kill me for saying this because hers never seems to turn out, but mine always seems to come out perfect. And I'm not sure what I'm doing differently. Now I say that, and tonight's will not come out perfectly. There's a good chance of that. There is a good chance of that, guys. So, yes, I am in the kitchen tonight, and I am warm. It's a warm night. Probably because I got the oven on, I got the air fryer going. The Leaf game is going to be on at 7 o'clock. All is good in the world. So, went out today and I bought a new lamp for my living room. I was very pleased with it. Yeah, it's been a good day. And then I had, I'm going to tell you this, and then I had a nap, a good nap, like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours nap, if you could still call that a nap. Yes. All right, so there is our cranberry lemon loaf ready to go into the oven in our rectangular steamer. We've smoothed off the top. I'm going to give it a couple of bounces on the pan just to even it out. And then we're going to get that into a 350 degree oven for 45 minutes. We're going to cool it in the pan for 10 minutes and then unmold it. And we can make the glaze either tonight or tomorrow night. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll make the glaze when I get up. And that is just a third of a cup of icing sugar with a tablespoon of lemon juice. And drizzle it over the warm loaf. So that's it for dessert. Cranberry lemon loaf. The longest part of this is the 45 minutes it takes to throw it in the oven, but that's not a bad thing. All right, our air fryer is beeping at me. Ooh. Look at that, guys. Doesn't that look delicious? It's dark. It smells amazing. I'm going to grab my tongs and give it a toss just to make sure what's under there gets, it smells incredible. I think it's cooked already, but we're going to toss it back in for the last couple of minutes just to make sure with the chicken. Now you could serve that on top of rice. You could serve that with mashed potatoes. You could serve that with pasta. You could serve it on its own, which is how I'm eating it tonight. It is going to be the main course with my chicken and my veggies. So we're going to get our lemon loaf into the oven. We're going to set our timer. Cooking time, 45 minutes. Start. I think that's going. Yes. And that's it. That is dinner for tonight. So in just under 5 minutes, we are going to pull out our tropical pineapple chicken. We're going to plate it up. We're going to finish it with a squeeze of lime. And I have some leftover feta that I crumbled up. I thought maybe that would be kind of neat on top of it with the sweetness of the pineapple, the saltiness of the feta, and the lime with the jalapeno in the tropical pineapple chicken mix. I think this is going to be amazing. So I think we're pretty close to being done here. I'm going to give it another minute or two, and then I'm going to shut off the air fryer. We're going to plate it up. I will then, it's 20 after 6. So in 20 minutes, we have dinner just about done in the microwave, or sorry, in the air fryer. We have cranberry lemon loaf in the oven, and that's going to take about 45 minutes to cook. And that's dinner. So that's a Saturday night dinner ready in less than 30 minutes. Raw to ready. All the ingredients are pretty much staples in my house anyway. Peppers, onions, green beans instead of sugar snap peas. I didn't have any chicken tonight, or I did have chicken, but I didn't pull it out of the freezer, so I had to run and get that. Yeah. That is dinner. So we are going to plate this up, pull it out, plate it up, and we're going to have a delicious dinner. I think that's Janine on saying hello. Hello, Janine. Yes. So what are you guys having for dinner tonight? Anything exciting? I know Carol's at work. I'm sure she's made something before she's left work. Let's turn off this air fryer because this smells amazing. Get it out and get it plated. All right. I figured this would take about 13, 14 minutes. It's usually 12 minutes in the air fryer, so yes, this looks super amazing. See if I can do this without burning myself, without dropping it on the floor. Perfect. All right, so here you have our tropical pineapple chicken with peppers and onions and green beans. It smells awesome. All right, so let's get this plated up. And there's plenty here. There's still probably another serving and a half in the bowl, at least as a good serving. Probably two and a half good servings here. So you're probably looking at 4 strong servings for dinner. Guys, this is healthy and balanced. Lots of veggies, some fruit included, and yeah. All right, so there is our tropical pineapple chicken out of the microwave. Let's grab our knife for a quick minute, cut our lime. We'll give it a splash of lime juice. I'll throw some feta cheese on there because feta makes everything better. So some feta cheese. Or get feta all over the kitchen. So some feta cheese. And we're going to pop in there our lime into our lime zester. And we're going to just finish this off with a squeeze of lime. And that's it. There you have our tropical pineapple chicken, ready in 20 minutes, air fryer, raw to ready to the table. I will take pictures and post them. I'll take pictures of my cranberry lemon loaf when it's done and post that as well. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you got something out of this. And I won't be on tomorrow night. I will be back on Monday and we will make something just as delicious. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.